Hi guys. I don't do these very often, but it occurred to me that it could be important, and so I thought I'd share it with you. I was doing laundry today, and I keep getting this light come on my dryer that says clean vent, and I think a lot of people always think that the clean vent is the vent that's inside your laundry, you know, the lint trap, and it can be, but this was a persistent light. Every stinking time I did a load of laundry, this light would come on. And it didn't stop the load from drying or anything like that, but it was less efficient. I noticed that I was having to run the dryer for longer, or maybe I'd have to put it through for a second cycle or something like that. And so I cleaned the lint trap, and I even went so far as to put a vacuum attachment, you know, down in the little crevice of the lint trap to get what I could. But it still was coming on. And then it occurred to me, the exterior lint trap, this thing right here, it can get clogged too. Really, a lot actually, because you've got this flexible tubing on the inside of your house, and it's kind of curving around from the dryer, back of the dryer, to the outside. And in all of those little nooks and crannies, lint can get trapped, and eventually over time that's going to build up. And so about every year, once a year, you know, it's what's recommended, you know, if you're disciplined. I'm not as much, I'll be honest, but you should go out and you should clean it. And so I was going to show you real quick what that can look like. So bear with me just a moment. Okay, so here I've got this little brush, and it's on I know it's kind of hard to see because I'm working in small quarters, but it's on a really long cable, and the intention is that you'd be able to fish it inside this vent cover as far back as it'll go. Eventually, you probably won't get it all the way through, because eventually you're going to hit a bend or a turn in there it's just not gonna let it go through. But if you kind of maneuver this up there and you start fishing that in there, you'll find that it'll go quite a ways. And sometimes you might hit resistance, and probably that's just some lint buildup. And if you kind of jab at it, you might get it to go even further. And when you can't get it to go any farther, then start to pull it back and look at what we find. I don't know if you can see all that lint. And full disclosure, I did quite a lot of this before I shot this video, because I was kind of amazed at how much lint was back here. In fact, can you see all that? This big pile of lint? It's all from inside of here, just today. And then just kind of use your hand. Do this a couple of times, over and over, until you're not pulling anything back. And then use your hand to just kind of get what's around the mouth of the vent. And then when you run your dryer again, see if it's still happening. And if it is, see how much came out there? And I've done this probably 5 or 6 times. But if your light's still coming on, try it again. But anyway, this is what they talk about when they talk about vent fires. Having this kind of buildup in the heat that a dryer produces can definitely cause a fire. And that is not anything that you want. And it's so easy to prevent. So consider this your reminder to go clean your dryer vent. Bye.